Hello, everybody. How is everyone doing this evening? I can't believe there's like people waiting already. Well, I know there's people waiting already because I've been in the chat chatting with people, but it's always nice when people are waiting in the chat. So it's really, really cool. So I'm going to say hello to who we've got, and I'm sure other people are going to filter in. So, oh yeah, I've been mentioning it in the chat while I was getting ready, but two of my real life friends, two of my non Tarot Tube friends are in the chat this evening, which is really nice. My friends Matt and Brett, who are a couple, the lovely Matt is Matt Sanders, who's in the chat, and Brett is Thant M in the chat. So please say hello to my friends. It's really good that they're here. Thant is also into tarot and witchcraft and things like that, but I think this is his first step into the Tarot Tube world. So yeah, I'm really glad that they're here this evening, and obviously they're my friends, so I had to make them both mods. So please be nice to them, and they are lovely. So that's lovely that they're here. So I'll say hello to Matt. Hi Matt. Hi Brett. Nice to see you. We've got Simon. Hi, Simon. Hopefully you have calmed down after climbing those 19 flights of stairs this evening. We have Blue Crescent Tarot. Hello. Who else we've got? We have got Jay Garrison. Hello. Oh, we've got Chris. Chris at Elemental Cartomancy, my favourite Scottish person in the world. Hello. Who else we've got? Who else have we got? I think that's it so far. I think that's all we've got. If anyone else is here and they've not said hello, please do say hello in the chat. Oh, you're all saying hello to Matt and Brett. That's lovely. Thank you so much, guys. Simon says his legs have had it, but it's all good. So we're all having a drink. I'm having a drink. I'm drinking Pilsner this evening because when I was shopping today, I was like, oh, I really fancy something to drink this evening. Oh, Jackie's here. Everyone's favourite Tara Mum's here. Jackie. Maharet's here. Hello. I was thinking, oh, I really want something to drink this evening. And I was thinking, I've not had lager for a while. Merrick's here. Hi, Merrick. So I thought I'll buy myself some Pilsner, and I found a 6-pack of Pilsner. So this is my third this evening, which could mean that things go awry, as they normally do when I've had a drink. What's in the night box? Oh, that's just a box of toiletries, which is not very entertaining. It's not anything exciting or anything magical. It's just a box of toiletries in the night box. Right, so. Oh, Blue Crescent's drinking the afternoon cuppa. Made it especially for this. Right, so important thing that I've got to do before I forget at the start of this live. So, I don't know if anyone's aware, but it is World Holocaust Day today, where we remember those 6 million people who were killed by the Nazis, predominantly Jews, but also gay people. People who were like gypsies and Romanis were also murdered during the Holocaust. And today is the day that we remember them. World Holocaust Day do ask that people light a candle this evening in remembrance of those people who died and the atrocities they had to deal with. So I think we should all, if you can, light a candle for them this evening. So I've got a little white candle in my Green Man candle holder. So I'm going to light this, have it on my altar, and have it burning throughout this video. You won't be able to see it because it's like obviously going to be behind me, but it'll be on there. But if you want to join in, please grab a candle and light it this evening in remembrance of World Holocaust Day. So let's do that first before we get on to the fun stuff. This is not going to light now, is it? Ah, there we go. Is that lit? Yeah, that's lit. Okay. I just thought it was really important that we did that. So yeah. So if you want to join in with that, then please do. Right. We all know why we're here this evening. It's for something incredibly exciting. The Tarot of the Divine Masculine that I backed on Kickstarter God knows how many months ago, has finally arrived. It's arrived today, so I am super excited. I've not even opened it yet. Like, it's still, I took out the main box, but it's still in the plastic film, and the book is still in the plastic film. So super excited about this deck. You all know well, if you've been following my channel for a while or watched any of my previous videos, you will all know my opinions on the lack of balance between the sacred feminine and the divine masculine within our community. So the fact that there's a deck dedicated to the divine masculine is just, oh, so good for me. So good. Really happy about this. So we're going to unbox it, have a quick flick through the cards, see what it's like. Can't remember any of the cards at all. What I do know, I think we need a penis warning, I believe. Simon, do we need a penis warning for this deck? You'll have to remind me, because you've seen the cards, you've got your deck. Do I have to have like a little flashy sign of going, male nudity is about to be exposed? That's probably not the right words, but you know what I mean. While Simon's typing, I'm just going to say hello to other people who've come in, because we've got, who else is coming? Kristen's come in, and Crystal's here as well, so hello. Crystal might have to disappear because it's supposed to be working. Oh, not as much as a prototype deck. Does that mean there are less penises than we hoped? If that makes sense. It's been tamed down. I hope it's not lost any sense of the energy that it had in the prototype. I really hope not, because I think that male sexual energy is important in a deck like this. So hopefully there is much less. Oh no. Hopefully there's not that I want to see penises all the time, but I think it's important in a tarot that's focused on the divine masculine that male sexual energy is somehow represented, whether that's in a phallic symbol or in other ways. Anyway, enough about me talking about penises. Yeah, I didn't watch the video, Simon, because I didn't want to ruin anything for me. So I haven't seen your video about that, because I didn't want to ruin this deck for me. What's Jay laughing? Oh, Jay, your comment was held for review. Laughing my ass off as a gay man and warnings of male nudity exposed. Gotta love it. Well, exactly. But I you know, as a responsible YouTuber, I have to make sure that I put nudity warnings on my videos. Marco emailed saying he may do a second edition and strip them off again. Yes, he needs to do that. Right, we're getting into the box. He needs to do that. I wasn't offended or annoyed or upset by full frontal male nudity at all. In fact, I'm quite partial to it. But I really hope that they're going to do a second edition where it's a bit more X-rated, shall we say. No, there'll be no kids running in through the door because there are no children here, and I haven't seen my nieces and nephews for months because of the pandemic. Thank God, because they drive me potty. Right, got to focus. Focus, Dan. 9 minutes in, and I always talk about his penises. Focus. So, the box. Nice little box. Got to do the knock. It opens like this. Right, let's get it. I'm just going to have to get in, aren't I? So we've got a little white book, but I backed it where I got a big book. So it's nice to have a little white book. The white book is very basic. Very, very basic little white book. But that's cool. That's cool. We don't mind a basic little white book. Simon, your name's on here. I've seen your name. Whoa, Chris, what do you mean it's a standard Dan's live, isn't it, when you start talking about penises? Rude. Anyway, But yeah, look, Simon's name's there. He's just on the patrons. Were you? Oh yeah, you upgraded to be a patron, didn't you? So these are the cards. Really thick, chunky deck. Comes in a little plastic doobry to keep them together. Um, right. Okay. Let's start. Focus, Dan. Focus. So the backs. The card. Oh, the cardstock is great. Oh, it feels so nice. Oh, it feels lovely. It feels lovely. Um, but these are the backs of the cards, which are beautiful backs. So totally reversible, but I don't read reversals. It has got black edging along the cards. Oh no, it's not my first rose petal deck, but I forgot it was rose petal. I couldn't remember. I've forgotten so much about this project. But yeah, this is this is good. Right, let's get in. Oh, so Simon, just looking at the fool, he's got like a loincloth style underwear on. Have most of the cards nudity being covered up with like loincloth underwear sort of garments? Is that what they've done to sort of tone down the nudity in the deck? Right, let's start. Oh, there's a little. I forgot about this. A lot has yes, but not all. Good. Right. So look at like I forgot. So I forgot. Look at that little bit of gold. It's on every card. Is it on every card? Please tell me it's on every card. So hang on. This is so bad. I'm so excited. So there's our fool. Chris, do you want me to bring the divine masculine to Glastonbury so you can feel the divine masculine? That sounds wrong at every level, but I'll let you feel my divine masculine. I should not have drank before this. This is terrible. Um, um, focus. This is the magician. These cards are amazing. Okay, so this is intuition. So they've obviously changed the names of some cards. But look at that. Oh, I'm loving this already. We then have the protector. The emperor. Sandra says, Dan, can we all feel your divine masculine at Glastonbury? Of course you can. You know my thought on sexual freedoms. I think I've mentioned them before. So you're all more than welcome. The Hierophant. I'm glad that it's not just Becca's chats that descend into sexual hilarity. Oh, the lovers. Oh, these cards are just. I'm so obsessed already. The Chariot. I just cannot get over the artwork on these. Justice. So Matt, my friend's asking, are they cardboard quite strong? We call it in the tarot community cardstock, and that equates to like the thickness and the depth, not the depth, the how dense, is that the right word? The cards are. This is great cardstock. I'm not sure what it is. I reckon, is it 350 GSM maybe? I know the bone stone was 400, but this is decent cardstock. The Hanged Man, really good. Oh my god, Death. This is 400, is it? It feels very good. Look at Death. Oh, is he naked? I think he's naked, but you can hardly see. Temperance. The Devil. The Tower. Death is always card number 13. Always. Sometimes I'll have the number on the card, sometimes it won't have the number on the card. We have the Star. Merrick, I didn't feel that from when I saw the prototype cards. I didn't get them in my hand, but I saw other people. Um, Other people review the prototypes. I saw Simon review the prototypes. I didn't feel that they needed to tone down the nakedness of the cards. I thought it was absolutely fine, and it captured the energy of what the deck was trying to do and what actual divine masculine energy is. So yeah, the Moon is the card that I associate myself with the most. Brilliant. The Sun. Judgment. And the World. So those were the majors, and yeah, they have been toned down, but it still is amazing. Still is amazing. I can still feel that energy. I didn't think they needed to. You know, a few penises here, there, and everywhere isn't going to offend me, and I think it's important for the deck. But if they do a second edition or an X-rated version of this deck, I will have to get it. So I'm going to try and whiz through the minors as quickly as possible. So, Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, the Three of Cups, the Four, Five, Six, Seven, the Eight, the Nine. It's good that the body representations are very varied. You know, they're not all Adonises in this deck either, which is really good. So the representation there is good, and also people of colour are represented in it as well. 10, the Page, the Knight, So, do we not have queens in this deck because it's divine masculine? So they've changed the queens to keepers. Which I'm totally fine with. So the Ace of Pentacles, and that person's naked, totally naked. The 2, and that really does, that card really epitomizes balance. The way that they've drawn that balance it's unmistakable. It's brilliant. I like that. The 3. Oh, this deck is just, I'm so happy I've got it now. The 4. The 5 of Pentacles. Six. Seven. The 8. The 9. The 10. The Page. Oh, this deck. The Knight. The Keeper. And the King. These images are just, they're amazing. I mean, I cannot get over. I know I'm going quite quickly, but they're stunning. They're absolutely stunning. So we've got the Ace of Wands. Very phallic symbol there. The 2. The 3. The 4. The 5. The 6. The 7. Right, behave you. I can see exactly what Matt's writing in the chat. I'm just like choosing to ignore him. The 8. The 9. The 10. Look at that burden that he's carrying. Oh, these cards are just, the artwork on these are stunning. That's the Page. The Knight of Wands. The Keeper. And the King. Now we're on to the final suit. I can't get over. I cannot get over these images. They're just amazing. Right, so now the Ace of Swords. The 2 of Swords. That's a very sort of traditional image for a 2 of Swords. The 3. I mean, look at those colours. Look at that sky. That is just amazing. The Four of Swords. The Five. The Six. The Seven. The Eight. The Nine. The 10. Page of Swords. The Knight of Swords. The Keeper of Swords. And finally, the King of Swords. Wow. These images in this deck are just unreal. I mean, it is incredible. This is absolutely incredible. I'm so glad I backed this. Oh, Jonathan's here. Hello, Jonathan. And you wish you had backed it. It's amazing. It's totally amazing. What does the book say? Right, let me get into the book first. I've got to get into the book. Let's open the book. Lovely book. Lovely book. Look at the cover of that book. It's amazing. So it says, I'll read the back cover. In the garden of magic, no matter your gender, whether being young or mature, energetic or indecisive, we all encounter the struggle of duality when facing everyday situations. Exploring the less visited sides of masculine energy, it is not only vital for a balanced and healthy life, but also a joyful and gratifying self-discovery adventure. This book will lead you into the magical world of tarot meanings, revealing the divine masculine force within you. So, this book, it smells like a new book. Oh, it's so nice. So, let's have a quick flick through the books. They've got a foreword, an introduction, talks about all the different elements, and it goes straight into oh my god, look at that. So the Fool, there is a full page depiction of the card and then all this information. Talks about the Fool, talks about the meanings, and each card has what appears to be full page colour image next to it. Is that just the majors, or will that also be the minors? Oh my goodness, it's huge. Oh wow, literally, so it's every single card. Every single card, even the minors have not as much written about them, which is fine, but still full page colour images next to them. Oh, I'm loving this. This is amazing. Oh, I'm so glad I decided to get it with the book. So glad. Oh, it's a brilliant guidebook, basically. Not much information. There's a little bit of information at the beginning, but then the whole book's taken up with meanings of cards. It's basically like a reference book. It's brilliant. I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it. So happy that It's arrived. They all came with the book as it was, stretch goal. See, this is what I'm on about. I've totally forgotten what I actually ordered, when I ordered it, how it happened. I can't remember. Now you've said that, it rings a bell that the book was a stretch goal. But the book's amazing, like totally amazing. That is just, oh, it's just incredible. This deck is amazing. Now, I've only been on for half an hour. So does anyone have any favorite cards they want us to have a look at a bit more closely? If you do, pop it into the chat. I'll find the card and we'll have a more closer, in-depth look at the cards, that your favorite cards, and we'll see also what the book says about them as well, because I just want to get my hands all over this. Death and the Devil, please. Right. Do you know what? I'm just going to use the book because it's much easier. Because the pictures are obviously bigger than the cards. So Simon says Death and Devil. All right, let's have a look. Come on, Dan, flick through the book. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, there's so much detail that I didn't first notice. Right, so here's the image of Death. It's very glossy. Look at the little animals down here. And you've got like a skeleton chest down here, like bones and stuff. Oh, it's holding his lance in quite a phallic way. Oh, this sounds so amazing. So I've got to read this because this is just amazing. In the darkest of nights, I hold a rose, I carry the scythe, and feel all merry and blithe. Oh, it's almost written like a story. So it goes, the sun slowly fell down the hills, and the darkness lay its veil over the forest. You have left the hangman to his fate and continued. It's literally written as the story of the major arcana. All is still and quiet. There is no hurry. Suddenly, the winds start to blow. The clouds open for a second, and a beam of moonlight falls over a pale figure. A handsome warrior, dressed in luxurious, shiny armor, leans against a dry old tree. The evening breeze gently moves his white hair, as if wanting to caress his face. A powerful weapon rests on his shoulder, and yet he holds what seems to be a rose, a symbol of purity and promise. Is he smelling it? A murder of crows feasts upon some unfortunate traveller. Two kittens play next to the warrior's feet. He looks directly at you. Sorry, I'm itching my eyeball. Is his look menacing? You cannot see. His hair covers his face. Wait, no. He is flirting, calling you to join. The death tells you that a major thing will conclude in your life, an end of something that was dragging on for too long. The only way to end it is a sharp ending. Where something ends, something new begins. Remember the rose, it represents the promise of a new hope. That writing is incredible. That wow, that writing's amazing. That is incredible. I'm so that's I don't know what to say now. I'm just like bowled over by how that is written, how that part of the story is written. It's just wow. You wanted the devil as well, didn't you, Simon? You wanted me to look at the devil as well. Ooh, I like the devil. Do you know what? I'm just going to find the card. I'm not going to read every single one that you want me to, unless you want me to read every single one that you. I'm not just going to read the whole book to you, but I'll bring the card out because There we go, the devil. Like, the writing in that book is just stunning. I mean, look at the devil. Here we go. So you've got, this is going to not focus at all, is it? Is it going to focus? Focus. It's not going to focus very much. But it is. I like how the devil's been done. I love the sky. Look at that sky. You've got all these hands reaching up. It does. It really does. He's got that look. I don't know if you can really see, but can you see? He's got that look in his eye. Let me see if I can get it better from the book. There's like this alluring look, as if to say, come to me, type of look. Can you see better there? That look in his eyes is just amazing. Oh, amazing. Right, who else wanted to see? So we've got Death and the Devil, the Ace of Wands. Jackie. Did you want the Ace of Wands because he's basically climbing a huge phallus? Is that what you wanted? Right, I've got it here. Jackie's asked for the Ace of Wands because it's a young chap with his bum on display climbing a huge phallus. There you go, Jackie. Just for you. But the colours in that sky are just amazing. Look at that. Amazing. Merrick wants 9 of pence. Let's get a look. Here we go. Look at that. With the white peacocks and the parrot. And he's just chilling out. His modesty is covered. He's got a little bit of modesty with a draped cloth, just relaxing on his chair. Oh, this deck. Jackie, we know it wasn't about the sky for you with that card, but that 9 of Pentacles is nice. Yeah, that's amazing. Right, so I'm just like proper bowled over by this. I'm bowled over by the quality of the deck. I'm bowled over by the artwork is incredibly stunning. Shame they toned it down a bit and reduced the sexual energy, but I think it's an amazing deck. Absolutely amazing deck. Please. Oh, 4 of Cups. Yeah, of course. We've got loads of time. We've got all the time in the world. I just have to be off by 9, don't I, Becca? The 4 of Cups is stunning. Look at that. The artwork on these cards is just incredible. Yeah. So, can we see the Wheel of Fortune? Yes, of course you can. That is the Wheel of Fortune. Not my favourite card. if I'm honest. I've seen better Wheels of Fortune portrayed, but it's the Wheel of Fortune. It is what it is. But yeah, the artwork in this deck has bowled me over. I didn't think they needed to tone it down, but I don't think it's lost anything from it. The book is incredible, like totally incredible. The writing in the book is just stunning. So Simon wants the Hermit, which I think is a brilliant representation of the Hermit. Just stood there on his own. The cloak billowing in the wind. Oh, so my friend Brett is too scared to ask to see Temperance. So Temperance in this deck is, I believe, the Protector. Oh, I just got that wrong. My brain's going mad. Yes, it is. No, it's not. No, of course it's not, Dan. What you on about? Sorry. Brain's going mad. I'm starting to mix them up now. I should not have drank. What am I on about? Silly me. So this is Temperance, which is normally a female figure, but I think it's done very, very well. And Jackie wants the Page of Cups. Let's have a look for the Page of Cups. Here we go. Oh, I like the Page of Cups. It's very chirpy. It's a very colourful card. A lot of the cards feel darker, or they do to me as I'm looking through them, but there's some cards which have this pop of colour, and this is one of them. It has this real pop of colour to it. And finally, the Hierophant. Okay. I might just have to reshow the entire deck. Now, the Hierophant, again, is not one of my favourite cards because of the religious connotations to it, but this is quite a good Hierophant, I think. It doesn't have that sort of papal influence to it, but it's still that teacher, if that makes sense. Good card. The High Priest.